The challenge was that even though you're working at home, you're not. In a pandemic, your family is at home or your extended family. And so you are really living at work. And so what does that mean? It means that you have to embrace and understand that it's not that you're working at home 9 to 5. That doesn't exist anymore. If you have kids and you have to be their school teacher as well as their parent, or you have extended family members who are ill and need your attention, your work day has to become much more flexible. So the first thing we did, and again, because I'm a working mom who had to deal with a lot of inflexibility early in my career, we plotted out, when can people work, right? Like, we can't have the whole team take off every morning because I'm taking care of this or that. So we had to stagger schedules. Some people needed to time shift. I can work on Saturday, but I need to take Tuesday off so my partner can work that day. So we had to really think about what flexibility meant in terms of work time, because like you said, we weren't working at home. Working at home is that you're just spending the day at home and your other obligations are still taken care of. You've just moved your desk. But what we're doing is not that. We're really just, like I said, we're living at work. We've had to figure out what the boundaries are. So that really was a lot of our time from a staff perspective, and figuring that out early on, and really making sure that the staff, you don't apologize. If you have to take time off to deal with life, or, hopefully nobody gets sick, but if they get sick, right, you have to build all of that into your thinking about how to run a global news operation. And fortunately, we have people who are, like me, forward thinking, flexible. We are each other's, wingmen. We help each other out. There's a lot of trade-offs. And then you use the digital tools. Video conferencing is just one thing. And like I said, that has become a big deal in the past year, because now everybody knows that Zoom is a verb, and whether you want to be a cat on Zoom or not, I mean, that's a different question. But we were already using collaboration tools, right? I manage newsrooms. London and Scotland start the day. They kick over to New York, Louisville, and other offices, people in other places throughout the East Coast. Then they shift over to San Francisco, which is where I am, in the San Francisco Bay Area. And then at the end of our day, we transfer over to Sydney, Australia. And then Sydney takes on, and then they transfer back to London. So it was making sure we had those collaboration tools in play already, which we did. So we use email, we use Slack as our, messaging, instant messaging platform. We have other remote tools. We, Google Docs, so I can edit somebody's story and they can see all my notes, whether or not I'm in the same time zone as they are. So it was really having all of those other tools in play so that your workflow isn't interrupted. And like I said, we were already doing that because we're a global organization. I'm based in San Francisco. I get up early to talk to people in London, and then at the end of my days when Sydney is coming on. So you just learn how to bridge the time zones. But I think that was new to a lot of people.